Yeah, good afternoon again.
This time I would like to ask you about audit program, what it is and how to plan it according to maybe ISO 9001.
Yeah, so an audit program really should be based around the organization processes. So a quality management system should clearly make sure it defines the processes that the organization needs to operate to meet both their customer needs and also the internal requirements. So naturally then, the audit program should not be scheduled around the clauses of the standard, but the audit program should reflect those organization processes. The frequency of the audits will depend on customer performance, and it will also take into account internal performance data, as well as the results of previous audits and where the organization sees the areas of highest risk. So somebody in the organization needs to take the responsibility to collect all of that information and put together an audit program. Typically, for an ISO 9001 organization, they will put together an annual audit program. The program will list the months, maybe January to December. It will list the processes, and then based upon risk, some processes maybe will be audited once a year. Some processes may be audited twice a year because of either previous audit findings or because of internal or external risks. So that will really then drive audits happening against the defined schedule. The person programming the audits would ensure that there's enough auditors to make sure the audit program can be delivered. They would allocate the competent auditors and then track to make sure that the audit program is actually implemented.
So let me summarize, because there are a few very crucial words which you've said. For audit program, there is frequency of the audit of the defined processes, which are defined in the quality management system of the organization. Then these audits shall be planned according to risk associated to those processes. There should be adjustment of auditors involved in these audit programs. Did I forget about something to mention?
Internal and external performance.
Yes,
I think that's really important, that we look at the performance data, which is almost linked with risk, but we look at the performance and then we all use all of that information, including the points that you raised, to develop this audit program. And the audit program should be a live document. It shouldn't be done in January and not reviewed to the next January. We should look at the performance, look at the risk, and particularly look at changes. If you think some of the things that have happened, obviously during the COVID-19 pandemic, that's led really to a whole different way that audits are being planned, audits are being undertaken, remote audits. So the audit program needs to be dynamic and take into account changes as well.
This was actually the general approach of audit program according to ISO 9001. Maybe also discuss on internal audit program in automotive. But this question I will ask you in another video. Thank you very much, Paul, for today.
Okay, thank you.